While we're talking about value,
Yeah, love to talk about value.
would we like to examine some value from a recently released set?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I think it's time for a Crack-A-Mac.
Yes.
Oh, terrific.
And a fresh new Mac for crack.
Are you going to walk us through the Mac this evening?
Oh, I can do it by myself. Great.
Oh, I can come over there with you if you like.
Come help me.
We can all comment.
Nightingale, you're sweet and beautiful. You need to make room. I can't put a Mac on top of it.
That Nightingale has a badon. That is a like.
It's a founding member, as one would say too. Right in the front there.
All right, let's take it over to where we are.
The Mac Cam.
Hello. So where's tonight's Berg from?
Tonight's Mac is from the new set expansion of Wendy's.
I was going to say Windows. I love that we both were like, let's change a vowel. Why not? For fun.
Well, I didn't want to say Wendia because that just felt rude.
What's the set abbreviation for Wendy?
WDY.
MOM. It's right there. It's right there on the collar.
Do it.
That was a good one.
That was
actually.
a good one.
That had
Pardon
yeah.
size.
And unlike our previous Mac that we have cracked,
Yeah.
this one comes in a premium foil as opposed to that cardboard.
Good start. Good start.
It's got nice, lovely labeling. And a face that's smushed with some kind of sauce.
Has this also been in the fridge for 3 hours?
No.
Oh.
That's almost more worrisome.
Is it still warm?
Definitely, absolutely under no circumstances. It is not ice cold, but I wouldn't.
Sounds like it's cooler than cool.
You wanna
It's ice cold.
give you a little tease
Oh, ooh.
of this ice cold
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mac?
Is that a brown on top?
Ooh.
We got a brown round.
Alrighty.
Okay.
What's
Stir.
a common here?
So our common is the brown round.
Yeah, got that crown.
Round
brown crown.
This round brown crown does provide an amount of fixing in this expansion. It has a different mechanic than the previous one.
No sesame.
Alright, I got a question for
Yeah.
you. Is this a standard hamburger top, or are we dealing with the glossy coat of a brioche?
Let's find out. Standard.
Yeah.
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 That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Less value.
Near mint now.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look.
Let's unfurl the first layer.
Okay.
All right,
Ooh.
hefty with the mayo.
So we got some mayo.
Yeah.
Big mayo energy, which we did not have in the previous pack. This is actually a new addition that we made. We wanted to really bind the sets together.
The
This is strong white flavor here.
on last night's Mac, the mayonnaise and the shredded lettuce they'd sort of melded into a slaw.
Yeah.
A word with terrible mouthfeel, I would like to add.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a slaw
Slaw.
that you want. It was more of a
slaw.
Yeah.
Yes.
For this set, they've really taken their time to really consolidate the vegetables into something a little bit more solid and individually playable.
Yeah, as you can see from our next card, we do have a full art tomato. This one did get a little,
Gross.
I hate this, little miscut, as we do have a little bit of the mayo from the previous bun.
Now, is this tomato or nut or tomato?
This is definitely nut or tomato. As you can
Yeah.
see.
Good for a Boros sandwich, but
Man, KO.
Did we get one with shoes?
Yeah, so it's definitely nut or tomato.
Great.
It's common. It doesn't do a lot. It's actually quite flavorless. Ooh, that is that is some damp common.
You know what? I appreciate though that they gave us a full piece.
Yeah, they weren't messing around with the. Oh.
Yeah, no, this is good. There is a bit of mayo on it,
Again.
but it's a full piece at least.
For
Yeah,
a small
I mean-
set, they're really bringing 2 full arts. Right
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll work really well in a green deck.
Ah. It sure will. But you know what? We need a little bit of spice. We need a little bit of heft to whatever format we're looking to play. And we already have a little bit. We can assume that because this is from Wendy, that there will be some meat later on in the pack.
But this is what everyone's here for.
Yeah, this is what everyone is here for. Ooh, and it comes in segments, so that way you can expect to get a little bit on your first pass at this Mac,
I mean, it looks like there's a playset.
and it
in
might
this,
it
in
might
this
wheel.
pack.
It looks like 2.5 pieces of bacon.
Oh, so not quite a full playset.
No, it's gonna wheel, but then
You know, I know this will ruin the collector value, but I'm curious.
Graham.
The nice thing is that the red and white color theme is really holding strong through this pack. So this might be good Boros pick.
Graham, while you're at it, actually doing a little bit of testing, can you do me a favor and see if this has a new pack smell?
Would you believe that this has absolutely no smell?
So that's due to our patented scratch and no sniff design.
Graham, have you tested today?
I did, and I tested negative, and this has no scent.
Oh man.
1 sec.
The bacon has a strong scent. This, big scent. Big power.
Yeah, no.
Does it smell like anything?
Barely residual bacon, but that's about it. Like, there's...
All right, now I need to know.
I'm a
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to get a cheese whiff.
yeah. Everybody gets a huff.
I smell processed cheese and bacon.
Yeah,
wanna
it's bacon. It
I
smells
want to
like
play with
old-
you in the space.
Okay.
Once
I'm a
upon a like a
vegetarian.
shadow of bacon.
Memory of bacon.
Yeah,
Well, I
exactly.
removed the bacon.
Essence of bacon.
As you know, chat, we need to
I'm a
fan out
vegetarian,
the
so
packs, that way we can properly decide
Doing the waft.
Yeah.
on all of our
Well trained in lab
picks.
technique.
Yeah,
So we
you can't
have
smell it
brown
directly.
round,
It's dangerous.
We've got
Burn your nose.
tomato. Is that what we call it?
there's a hint of beef.
It's
We've got Odu beef. I want to split out the packs, that way we can really identify.
I mean, it's hard to pick
Our-
anything
our
other
pack
than-
won't pick
other
one.
than the bacon at this point.
So now the real question
It's
is,
the
can
core
we
of a
get
deck.
the cheese? The cheese.
No. That cheese is welded to the patty.
Yeah, I think I need to just assume.
Another misprint?
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's a dual-faced card. It's cheese on the front.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
And to beef on the back.
So here's what it looks like on top. Will I tell you? Will you believe me when I say it looks worse on the bottom?
Many of us do.
It's now interesting. They haven't trimmed the corners.
The
Well, that's the signature issue of this set, is they don't cut corners.
yeah.
Yeah, it's-
You're thinking of the last expansion, Graham. That was a Battlestar Galactica crossover.
Yeah. No. This is
Sure.
an uncut sheet of beef.
Can you check the? Can you give that a horizontal wiggle there? Can we check the firmness?
Yeah.
Let's give it a little flick.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Not as much as yesterday.
How's that going to feel on the hand when you're at the table and you're intimidating people?
Yeah. What's the hand feel?
Well, I definitely wouldn't want to reach over and ask to see this, because the grease is palpable.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there was a misprint, and some of the plastic is leaking out. However, some collectors will value that higher, especially because if you're really careful, you can actually just get an artist's signature on this card. So that way, you can preserve its value
Yeah.
forever.
Can we see that signature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's this is the
Yeah.
J,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you can actually
No,
link
not in
these
the
packs.
mayo.
You can link these packs together. You can link the picks together, and it powers it up. It's like Digimon, I think. And then there's the H, and then you give it a little swirl, and then that is a garnish.
All right.
All right.
Get the sleeve.
Finally,
All
we
right.
have the heel, which despite being moist in a way that I'm not comfortable with, it appears untouched by any other entity than bread. It's completely. Do you think they buttered this or something? What?
I think they lubricated it.
I think it's just the grease from
No,
the.
it's clearly the top that's been lubricated.
I think butter is unfortunately a premium treatment and is not available in this expansion.
It's weirdly moist.
I mean,
It feels
It sure
like
does.
they were able to get the English muffin expansion into this with some nooks and crannies, and yet
Yeah.
at the same time is deeply disturbing.
Yep.
It's almost like something you could wash a dish with.
The fact that there's no sauce on this is a real letdown.
I'm not gonna lie, I've stepped away from the bit a little bit. This is deeply uncomfortable to
Right?
squeeze.
It's so damp.
Like, this took me out of the bit. It's a sponge. It is like a sponge.
It's so gross.
As such, pack one, pick one, the kitchen sponge.
Interesting.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm going to go with tomato. A lot of people, I think, are going to go for the bacon because
Yeah.
it's it's the exotic one.
I think the tomato will wheel.
Ooh,
Most people
I
don't
think
like
you're
it.
right.
I am
Yeah.
a big fan of the tomato, and I
I-
can usually get it on the wheel.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an easy bacon for me. I like if you open bacon and you don't take it, then you're starting a more powerful deck next to you, and you just gotta get started.
You've clearly got a BLT right in that pack.
Yeah.
And if you can hope a lettuce comes around your way.
Lettuce or tomato, even honestly, the crown, I think you're happy to pick up on the second go round.
All around, just a wonderful draft format.
Yeah.
I mean, also they put Samato at common, so if it doesn't come back, there's always another motto.
Snuttermato.
Oh no.
I'm gonna take this repack somewhere else.